So here's a little intro to what the programming space looks like in Scratch before you begin to explore. Over here is called the stage. It's where all the action that you program happens. Scratch always wakes up with a cat as the primary actor. The cat, or all actors, are called sprites. You can see that this cat is highlighted, so it's the one that we're talking about right now. If you wanted to create a new sprite, you can click on the Sprite Library and bring in a sprite of any kind, and there's quite a few choices. So you'll notice that now I've brought in a new sprite and it's highlighted. If I want to go back to the cat, I just click on it. You can position these sprites anywhere, and you will program to do certain behaviors. Also, you can choose a backdrop from the backdrop library as well. So you can see quite a few choices, and you can bring in backdrops, and when they're brought in, they will populate and you can see them. And then we go back to the sprite for some programming. Okay, so the next thing to know is that this section here is called the block palette. It's called a palette because just like an artist's palette, there's quite a few things you can choose from. So they're also color-coded, so motion blocks are always blue. If you want to see what these do, you can just simply click on them and watch the highlighted sprite behave. So for instance, if I click on Move 10 Steps, you will see the cat move. So this way you can preview blocks before you actually start to use them. Having him turn, you can get a sense of what these are like, and you'll be exploring this in just a moment. Also in this blocks palette area, you'll notice costumes, a costumes tab. This cat automatically comes with two costumes. See the difference? One of them has his foot forward, one of them has his foot back. You'll learn a little bit more about this in terms of animation later. And then if you want to add sounds, you can use a new sound from the library, but the sprites do come with some sounds. Okay, so back to scripts again. This section here is called the programming area, and when you know which blocks you want to use, you're going to drag them out into this programming area. So let's say I want to have the cat move 10 steps and then turn 15 degrees. I drag the block out, but I click them together as well. Now, I do want to have what's called an event controller, so I am going to bring out when the green flag is clicked, all this is going to happen. There are a variety of choices here. You don't always have to use this one, but this is just a general standard one to start. So here's the green flag. I'm going to click it. And the cat moved 10 steps and he turned every time I clicked the green flag. So this section is called the programming area, and you can build many scripts here, all for the same sprite. Just find a little space for them, and they do not all have to be attached. You're going to be exploring quite a bit on your own, but this is the general layout of how Scratch works. Very simple.